All right, we got a 1996 Polaris Explorer 400. Looks and seems to be in good shape. Customer said it's been rebuilt and had some transmission work done to it, but for some reason is overheating. So we're gonna troubleshoot this guy and see what's going on. So yeah, we'll take that rack off, and the reason we're working outside is because the shop is full of machines that are waiting on parts. So it's not too bad, the weather is nice, a bit of rain. Okay, so now we can remove the hood. Now we're gonna open the rad. We'll go ahead and remove the side covers just in the wheel wells. They're like little O-rings that are holding this part together. Remove the O-rings. Take these screws off, and we'll do the same on the other side. There you go, the cover is off. The fan turns freely, but what we're looking for is the wire that controls the fan. What we can also do is jump the sensor, temperature sensor, and see if the fan comes on. So the temperature sensor just right up there. I unplugged the wires, and now I'm just gonna pull it out the bottom from the side. Okay, so one with larger spades. I'm gonna plug it into our temperature sensor. So you guys gonna see the fan turning right here when I turn the key on. This fan is working, I can hear it, so the problem is not the fan. So that's good, at least we know the fan works. Now we'll go ahead and put the wires back up, connect that sensor. Actually, before that, we'll check the continuity on that temperature sensor. It's supposed to be open right now and only closed once it reaches the temperature. So we'll see what it does. So it's testing all right with the meter, but we're not sure if it actually closes when it's supposed to. We'll go ahead and remove the sensor now. Now that the sensor is out, we're gonna test the sensor itself. So you can check the service manual what the sensor should be opening, closing at, but usually when you just clean it up, there will be some sort of markings on them. So let me see if I can just focus and show you guys. 185 Fahrenheit, it says right there, 185 Fahrenheit, that's when it should close, and that will activate the fan to kick on to cool the rad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in hot water, we're gonna boil the water, we'll have our thermometer in the water, and we'll have our meter connected to this. and we'll see if it closes and opens around 185 Fahrenheit. Take the sensor and we'll put it like this, and the zip ties will hold it in place. That way the water is only going to be on this part of the sensor. Something like this. We got our modified leads. You want to make sure the wires are away from the fire. So the fire is on now. Now we're going to let it boil, and we'll see if our meter will start beeping. I also have our thermometer. I'm going to put it Fahrenheit. Yeah, we're looking for 185. It's at 162, 163. It should close at 185. 172 right now. 180, 185. We'll bring it up to 200, see what happens. 187, 190, 195, 196. There you go, so around 200, 198, 200. The sensor is working, but it wasn't 185. Okay, there you go, so it stopped beeping. So it went on around 200 degrees and now it's off again. So the sensor is working correctly. Went ahead and installed the sensor back in, plugged it in. I tightened the female spade connector. It looks like this, and when you get them new, they're like this, but once you put them in and out, they kind of stretch open. What you want to do is you want to use needle nose pliers or just regular pliers, and you want to pinch those both ends down. And then when you're going to put your spade in, it'll actually be a tighter fit. So maybe that was the issue, I'm not sure. So we're going to top up the coolant right now in the rad. We'll start it and see what happens. So the owner is not too happy because he had it rebuilt by someone. So he said just put it back together and he's gonna go see someone or whoever did it, I guess. I just pulled it up into the shipping container here with the ramps, and it was smoking white and you can smell the coolant burning off of it. So something went sideways.